Vladimir of Kiev was born in 958, the illegitimate son of a prince and a slave girl. His own future bride would later spit in his face and call him son of a bondswoman. He didn't forget that. He attacked her city, killed her parents, and took her by force. Vladimir had over 800 concubines and multiple wives. He worshipped the Slavic gods and regularly performed human sacrifices to them. He erected a wooden temple complex near his palace in Kiev, establishing a pantheon of 6 Slavic deities. After a military victory, lots were cast for a human sacrifice. The lot fell on a young Christian boy named Ioan. His father Fyodor stood in front of the mob and refused. "Your gods are just plain wood," Fyodor told them. "They neither eat, nor drink, nor talk, and are made by human hand. There is only one God. He is worshipped by the Greeks, and he created heaven and earth." The mob tore down the house and killed them both. But the words stayed with Vladimir. He began sending envoys across the world to investigate every major religion. His ambassadors visited the cathedral of Hagia Sophia. They came back speechless. "We knew not whether we were in heaven or on earth. For on earth there is no such splendor or such beauty. We cannot forget that beauty." Something broke open inside Vladimir. This was a man who had filled his life with every earthly pleasure imaginable. Bloodlust, women, lavish feasts, power, and had found it all hollow. And now his own men were telling him they had stood inside something that felt like heaven. In 988, Vladimir traveled to Chersonesus and was baptized. He had been suffering from an eye condition that left him nearly blind. The moment the water touched him, his sight was restored. He wept. He returned to Kiev a different man. The idol of Perun, the thunder god he had worshipped his entire life, was tied to a horse's tail, dragged through the streets while men beat it with sticks, and thrown into the Dnieper River. Vladimir stationed guards along the riverbank to prevent anyone from retrieving it. Then he gathered every citizen of Kiev at the river. "If anyone, rich or poor, beggar or slave, does not appear at the river tomorrow, let him be my enemy." They all came. They were all baptized. An entire civilization changed religion in a single day. And Vladimir himself? He gave up his 5 wives and hundreds of concubines in favor of total fidelity to one woman. He abolished torture. He abolished capital punishment, unheard of for his time. He built churches, schools, and libraries. Every Sunday, he ordered food distributed to the poor across Kiev. He sent servants with carts of bread and meat to the sick and elderly who could not come to him. The man who had once demanded human blood for his gods now gave his own food to beggars. On his deathbed, he gave every remaining possession to the poor. Both the Catholic and Orthodox churches canonized him as equal to the apostles. He is celebrated on July 15th. Follow us for more saints' stories and let us know in the comments whose saint's story you'd like to see next. May God be with you.